Whispers in the Mist, an introduction to the unknown, the UK, a land of ancient forests and rolling hills where the past and present intertwine seamlessly, a land steeped in history and shrouded in mist where every tree and stone has a story to tell. But beneath its beauty lies a darkness, an undercurrent of mystery and the unknown. Whispers travel on the wind, carrying tales of the unseen and the unheard. They speak of creatures that stalk the shadows, moving silently and unseen. Black leopards, massive and silent, with eyes that gleam like fire, haunting the depths of the forest. Some dismiss them as mere folklore, stories to scare children. Others know better, having felt the chill of their presence. For in the wild places of Britain, some mysteries are all too real. These are their stories. Tales of sudden terror and unexplained phenomena. Stories of those who vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions and fear. Encounters with the unknown that will chill you to the bone. The witnesses? Gone. The evidence? Scarce. Yet the stories persist, whispered from one generation to the next. They serve as a warning, a reminder of the thin veil between our world and the unknown, a reminder that in the most remote corners of our world danger lurks, waiting for the unwary. And sometimes the things we fear most are very real, lurking just beyond the edge of our understanding. Terror on the moor, the beast of Bodmin claims its prey. Bodmin Moor, a place of desolate beauty, a land where the wild and untamed meet the sky. Wind-swept heather stretches as far as the eye can see, painting the landscape in hues of purple and green. Granite tors pierce the sky, standing like ancient sentinels watching over the moor. It's a place of solitude, a place of peace, or so it seems. Beneath the calm, something sinister lurks. Two hikers ventured out onto the moor one morning, unaware of the danger that awaited them. They were experienced outdoorsmen, confident in their abilities. They had faced nature's challenges before. They didn't fear the stories they should have. Legends of the Beast of Bodmin were not just tales. The attack was swift, brutal, a shadow in the blink of an eye. One minute they were enjoying the view, the next their world turned to chaos. The next a black blur was upon them. Claws raked flesh. The beast showed no mercy. Screams were swallowed by the wind. The moor kept its secrets. When search parties found the scene, they were horrified. The evidence of the attack was undeniable. One hiker lay dead, his throat torn out, a gruesome end to a peaceful hike. The other was never found. Vanished without a trace. Only his backpack remained, shredded, evidence of a violent struggle, as if by a wild animal. Tracks led away, disappearing into the wilderness. The Beast of Bodmin had claimed its prey, a reminder that some legends are born from truth. Phantom of the Peaks, a cyclist's brush with darkness. The Peak District. Rugged peaks rise majestically above valleys that have been carved by ancient glaciers over millennia. Streams tumble down rocky slopes, creating a symphony of nature. It's a haven for hikers and cyclists alike, offering a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. A place of breathtaking beauty, where the landscapes are picturesque and the air is crisp. But even here, amidst the tranquility, darkness can lurk. One evening, a young man was cycling through a secluded valley. He was alone, enjoying the peace and quiet. He relished the solitude, the silence that enveloped him like a comforting blanket. But as he rounded a bend, something caught his eye. A flash of black fur darting through the forest. It moved with an eerie grace, almost as if it were gliding. It was a large cat, unlike any he had ever seen before. Larger than any he'd seen before, its coat was the colour of midnight, blending seamlessly with the shadows. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural light, piercing through the darkness. The cyclist froze, unable to move. Fear gripped him tightly as the creature stared at him with an intensity that was both mesmerizing and terrifying. Its gaze was intense, predatory, as if it were sizing him up. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, it vanished into the undergrowth, leaving no trace behind. The cyclist was left shaken, his heart pounding in his chest. But he knew what he had seen was real. The black phantom of the Peak District was real, a mysterious and eerie presence in the heart of nature's beauty. Vanished in the night. The Dartmoor Devils' deadly embrace. Dartmoor, a land of legend and folklore. Ancient stone circles dot the landscape. Whispers of the supernatural hang in the air. And in the shadows, something sinister stirs. A group of friends were camping on the moor. They were young, carefree. They laughed and told stories around the campfire, unaware of the danger lurking nearby. As darkness fell, a sense of unease settled over them. They heard strange noises, growls and hisses. Then the screams began, blood-curdling cries that echoed through the night. By morning, the campsite was deserted. Tents were ripped apart, belongings scattered. Of the campers there was no sign. Only bloodstains on the ground told the tale. The Dartmoor Devil had claimed another victim. Section 5. The ghost cat's grip lost in the Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands, a land of rugged mountains and deep lochs, a place of wild beauty. And ancient secrets. Here legends are born, and sometimes they're true. A seasoned hiker was exploring a remote valley. He was alone, lost in his thoughts. He didn't notice the tracks in the mud, large paw prints, unlike anything he'd seen before. Then he saw it, a flash of black against the green hillside, a creature of immense size. It moved with a feline grace. Its eyes were yellow, piercing. The hiker was transfixed. He reached for his camera, but it was too late. The creature lunged. A scream was cut short. The hiker vanished without a trace, swallowed by the mist and the legend of the ghost cat. Section 6. Terror in the trees. The shadow of the Chiltern strikes. The Chiltern Hills, a place of rolling hills and picturesque villages. A peaceful haven from the city. But even here, darkness can find a foothold. A group of teenagers were walking in the woods. They were laughing, joking. They thought they were safe. They were wrong. They heard a noise in the undergrowth, a low growl. They stopped, listening. Their hearts pounded in their chests. Then they saw it, a pair of eyes glowing in the shadows. They ran. Panic surged through them. But the creature was faster. It chased them through the trees. Its breath was hot on their necks. They barely escaped with their lives, forever haunted by the shadow of the Chilterns. Section 7. Death on the riverbank, the beast of Burford's bloodlust, the river Windrush. It meanders through the Cotswolds, a ribbon of silver against the green fields, a place of tranquility. But even in this idyllic setting, danger lurks beneath the surface. A young couple was enjoying a picnic by the riverbank. They were in love, lost in their own world, oblivious to the danger lurking nearby. The man went to fetch something from the car. He never returned. His girlfriend heard a scream, a splash, then silence. The search party found only his torn shirt on the riverbank. Stained with blood, the beast of Burford had struck again, leaving behind another mystery, another victim claimed by the shadows. Section 8. Lavender Fields of Fear. The black phantom of the Cotswolds, a picture of rural England. Honey-coloured stone cottages and rolling hills. Lavender fields paint the landscape purple, a place of beauty. and hidden terror. A group of tourists was visiting a lavender farm. They were taking photos, enjoying the scenery. They thought they were safe. They were wrong. A blood-curdling scream pierced the air. One of the tourists, a young woman, vanished without a trace. Her camera was found lying on the ground, the lens shattered, as if by a powerful blow. The police were baffled. There were no witnesses, no signs of a struggle. Only an eerie silence hung over the lavender field. The black phantom of the Cotswolds had struck again, leaving behind fear and unanswered questions. Section 9. Lingering Shadows. The mystery remains. The stories continue, whispers in the wind, tales told around campfires. Are they just legends, or is there something more, something lurking in the shadows of our reality? The evidence is scarce, the witnesses often gone. Yet the fear remains, the fear of the unknown, the fear of the predator, the fear that something is watching us from the darkness. Perhaps these creatures are real. Perhaps they are figments of our imagination. But one thing is certain, the mystery remains, and the next time you find yourself in the wilderness, remember these tales, for they serve as a chilling reminder that some legends refuse to die.